This thing is a temporary solution to a problem that they're probably going to fix later. So it not being in 323 and it falling off, the sky is not falling yet. The vehicles not being able to be spawned in the hangar, that is much, much, much larger of a problem than this. But none of it is making 323 like offload.
While back, trying to lure us to watch that show too, but Kimtar says that's old news.
Worf talks to Kimtar in his quarters and chastises him for being rude to Riker. Kimtar says he was acting as a Klingon. He says that Kern wants to be sure that Alexander will be ready to take his place because he has no heir. But Worf brings up Alexander's lack of interest in Klingon stuff.
Kimtar says that together they can spark Alexander's interest.
Worf lets Kimtar visit Alexander as he's going to bed. Kimtar talks about how hard it must be being the only Klingon child on the ship. He says Alexander would probably... Earlier they said it was synthetic T cells, so is the virus creating cells in the body? Because that's not something that viruses do in real life. But I could at least accept that as a theoretical possibility if that's what they said was happening. But they don't.
Data says he can continue researching his room, which has a computer that is completely independent from the rest of the ship, because that's what the script decided should be the case in this episode. And let's assume it's always been like that. That is great. Give the robot, who has gone crazy and taken over the ship multiple times, his own independent computer that nobody else can shut down.
In Data's quarters, they find that Spot has had kittens, but has de-evolved into an iguana, which of course cats did not evolve from.
Wait, really? Picard wonders why the kittens are not affected, and they drop a bunch of stuff about dedicated immune system functions in the mother's womb, but really the answer is they couldn't wrangle a bunch of baby iguanas.
And I questioned why, if Picard was infected just by being on the ship, as apparently everyone else was, why wouldn't the kittens still be affected now that they're not in the womb?
They